What if I told you living like a Buddhist monk for just 30 days could completely transform your relationship with money and maybe even your whole life? Sounds wild, right? But that's exactly what I set out to test. I'm Rajiv Tyagi from Discover Yourself, and today I am sharing the surprising, sometimes hilarious, and totally real results of my 30-day monk experiment. How much money I saved, what ancient principles actually work, and how you can steal these habits without shaving your head. I have always loved digging into the ancient wisdom for modern problems, but this time I wanted to walk the talk. After researching what Buddha and Krishna said about money, I wondered, could living like a monk actually impact my finances and well being? So I went all in 30 days, monk style. Minimalism, mindful spending, gratitude, and detachment from the stuff. The goal to see if ancient simplicity could create real world abundance. Here is what I committed to for the month. Wake up before sunrise for daily meditation and reflection. Eat only one or two simple meals in a day. Although typically I used to have one meal a day, but that is in the evening. But in this experiment, I took one or two meals before noon, like monks do. No snacks, no takeout. Next one was buy nothing except absolute essentials. No entertainment, no new clothes, no gadgets. Next one was practice daily gratitude for everything I already own. Track every expense and every urge to spend. And finally, end each day with a short meditation on contentment. Let me give you a spoiler. My wallet was not ready for this. Let's be real. The first week was rough. I did not realize how much of my day revolved around spending. Starting from morning, running for coffee in the office, sometimes buying on the way, sometimes buying lunch, random online shopping, sometimes treat yourself while I'm stressed, take out something for eating. Suddenly, all those little comforts were off limits. I caught myself justifying a $15 phone case as essential and spent way too long staring at a new pair of shoes online. But every time I paused and meditated, I realized these were just habits, not real needs. By week 2, something shifted in me. I started to enjoy the simplicity. My meals were basic but surprisingly satisfying. I found myself genuinely appreciating what I already had. My clothes, my old books, even my slightly battered phone started appearing really good to me. I noticed how much time I saved by not shopping, browsing online, or endlessly scrolling online stores. My cravings became just passing thoughts, not urgent needs. The best part, I started to see money as energy, not just numbers. Week 3 was the emotional boss level kind of day. A stressful day at work, my old reflex was to order food like pizza, which I enjoy, or buy something to feel better. Instead, I sat with the discomfort, meditated, and let it pass. It was uncomfortable, but it taught me something huge. I don't need to spend money to deal with my emotions. This is the key we all need to understand. Never spend because of your emotions. This was next level emotional quotient, learning to manage feelings without material distractions. By the final week 4, I felt a freedom I had not expected for years. My mind was clearer, my days were simpler, and I actually felt richer. Not because I had more, but because I needed less. I realized that true wealth is not about how much you have, but how little you need to be happy. I had more time for things that mattered reading, connecting with friends, and working on my hobbies like creating content for my YouTube channel and working on my book. It was like discovering a cheat code for happiness. Now you would ask how much I saved. Let's talk numbers because I know you are curious. My personal expense, which is outside of my family, used to be around $2,000 per month. During my monk month, it was just over $800. That's a whopping 1200 saved in just 30 days. Most of that came from not eating out, skipping non essential travel and shopping, and being hyper aware of every dollar I spent. But honestly, the biggest value was in breaking the cycle of mindless consumption. That is the biggest vicious cycle we all are trapped in. Here is how this experiment fits into the 4Q framework I discussed earlier. Health quotient. By switching to simpler meals and less stress, I had better sleep, my body felt lighter, and I felt more energetic. This directly benefits my health. My health quotient was in play. By focusing on and switching to smarter spending, questioning every purchase, and realizing how marketing plays on our impulses, I felt more smarter, confident, and calmer, helping my intelligence quotients satisfaction. Now go to third one, which is our emotional quotient. How did it help my emotional quotient? Handling emotions without shopping or eating, learning to sit with discomfort and let it pass gave me immense resilience. Finally, you would ask, how did it address my spiritual quotient? Simple: feeling content and grateful for what I have, practicing enoughness, and finding abundance in simplicity was helping my spiritual quotient and me in being fully present and be truly happy. You don't have to go full monk to get these benefits. Here is what you can try: do a no spending week if you cannot do 4 weeks or a month. Only buy essentials and see what you learn about your habits. Meditate before making any non essential purchase. Ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I just trying to change how I feel? Practice daily gratitude. Write down 3 things you already have that make your life better, not just make you feel better. Reflect on what truly brings you happiness and cut out the rest. Would you even try living like a monk for a week or even a day? What's your biggest spending temptation? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this experiment inspiring, hit like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you want more ancient wisdom for modern life, stick around because we are just getting started. See you in the next one. Keep discovering yourself.